Good morning, dear kids. Today, my video consists of all the mixed varieties of problems on percentages. We have decimal, we have fractions. Let's see. Let's start. Number one, if you could notice here, I'll zoom up the screen. It is 0.4 as a percentage you have to write. So 0.4 as a percentage. So it will be 0.4. When you want to convert any number into percentage, make sure you multiply with 100. When you multiply 0.4 to 100, the decimal will shift towards right two places. So that is 40%. Similarly, you have 0.72. You want to convert into percentage. Write 28% as a decimal. My dear kids, 28% means it is 28 upon 100. And you want to convert into decimal, so that will be 0.28. Next is you have to convert 0.02 as a percentage. As I said you have to always multiply with 100 when you want to convert any number into percentage. Next we have write 90% as decimal. We have done 90%, and that means 90 upon 100. You want to convert into decimal, so that will be 0.9. Write 49% as a decimal, so 49 upon 100, so that will be 0.49. Write 0.8 as a percent, so 0.8 as a percent, so you have to multiply with 100 and shift your decimal towards right, two places towards right. Next is write 8.5% as a decimal, so 8.5 upon 100. So if you have in division, your decimal will shift two places towards left, so that will be 0.085. Clear? Next we have workout as a simplified fraction. My dear kids, when in your denominator you have different numbers, like we have 4 and 12. So we have to take the LCM. LCM of 4 and 12 is 12. You have to multiply this side with 3 and this side with 3. So that will be 9 plus 1. So your final answer is 10 upon 12. Always make sure that you simplify your final answer, that is to reduce your final answer. It will go in a table of 2, that will be 5 upon 6. Similarly, we will go for the next, that we have 5 and 7. The LCM is 35. So you have to multiply 5 with 7 and 7 with 5. So that will be 21 minus 10. That will be 11 upon 35. And you can do with your third one. In your next, they are all very easy. You can take them as homework. Next we have in a bag, there are red, green and purple counters. 3 upon 8 of counters are red. So 3/8 are red. 1/6 are green. What fraction are purple? So what fractions are purple? So you have to add red and green together. Let's see what we will get. So you can multiply with 6 here, 8 here. So you will get something like this. You can reduce in a table of 2. So you will get 13 upon 24 is the addition of red and green. You want purple, so what you will do? You have to subtract from 1. 13 upon 24, you have to subtract from 1. This 1 is what? It is the whole, all the number of your red, green, purple counters together. They will be called as 1. So from 1 you have to subtract the addition of red and green, so that you will get purple. Again take the LCM. So you will get something like this. And your final answer is this. Clear? Similarly, we have next. Matthew is training for a race. He runs 3 days in a week. So 3 days out of 7 he runs. Matthew runs 1.5 miles on Monday. So 1.5. Then 1 2/3 on Thursday and 2 1/5 on Sunday. Work out how far Matthew run in total. So he's running 3 days in a week. So this is not needed. 3 days, this addition you have to make. Take the LCM. First you have to convert your mixed fraction into improper fraction, then take the LCM and find the answer. Can you do that? Martin is walking from Antrim to Randallstown. Let's see how he is going. Work out the distance from Antrim to Randallstown. If you can notice, this signboard says that your Randallstown is towards your left 3/4 miles and Antrim is towards right 3 1/3. So total, if he wants to walk from Antrim to Randallstown, so it will be, you have to add this and calculate the distance. Yes, you have to convert your mixed fraction to improper fraction, then take the LCM and calculate the distance. Next is work out the distance from Randallstown to Tomé. Now Tomé is on the same side. You have to go from Randallstown, that is 3/4 miles from the center, and then it is 9 1/4 from the center. Here Tomé is there, and this is your Randallstown. So in a way you have to calculate this distance. So how you will calculate? You will subtract 9 1/4 and 1 3/4. That means you will subtract 1 3/4 from 9 1/4 to get the distance between them. Again, you have to convert your mixed fraction to improper and then take the LCM. Your next is for every 50 students, Hightown School, 29 are girls. Work out 29 as a percentage of 50. We know very well 29, when you want to make a percentage of girls, you have to take the total number of students to the denominator, and 29 upon 50 into 100 will make up the percentage for girls. How many 1,000 students attended Hightown School? How many girls attended Hightown School? So first you have to take the percentage. So that will be 2900 upon 50. And if we calculate, we will get 2900 upon 50. That is divided by 50. You will get 58%. So 58% are girls. So now next time you have 1,000 number of students and how many are girls they will ask. So you will take 58% of 1,000 will be girls. And you have to calculate 58%, that is upon 100 into 1,000. Once you calculate this, you will get 580 are the number of girls among 1,000 students. Next is, David receives $5 from grandmother. He gives 2 to his sister. Write down 2 as a percentage of 5. So 2 upon 5 into 100. So that will be 200 upon 5. That will be 40%. Roger scores 6 out of 8 in a quiz. Work out as his score as a percentage. 6 out of 8 into 100 to make it as a percentage. You can go for a table of 2, and then you can go for a table of 4, and that will be 75%. Let's check with next. Next we have Suzanne brings 500 flapjacks to a local fair. Okay, Suzanne sells 450 of the flapjacks. What percent of flapjacks did Suzanne sell? So 450 she sold out of how many? 500. And you have to make a percentage, so you have to multiply with 100. So you have to calculate this. Write 94 out of 200 as a percentage. So 94 upon 200 into 100. Next is Colin gained 13 out of 20 in a class. 13 out of 20 into 100. So his percentage will be this. You have to work out on your own. Work out 15 as a percentage of 80. 15 upon 80 into 100. Clear? Okay, so this is one sort of paper we have solved. Around 15 to 20 questions are there. So I hope you do it on your own, the remaining one, whichever I have left, and you have to calculate. If you do not get any problem, you can message me. God bless.